Hello everyone, I just want to make a little video to introduce myself to you. Now some of you I had in Integrated Math A, and so welcome back. For those of you who didn't have me for the first part of this class, welcome to Integrated Math B. I know that probably some of you maybe don't love math. I personally love it. I think it's kind of like a puzzle that I always want to be able to solve. But whether you love math or don't love math, I hope that we can find a way to get through this class together and hopefully learn what you need to learn and be able to move on to your next math class. For this video, like I said, I want to introduce myself and then just kind of take you through a couple of things in the class that I think might be helpful in doing your assignments. So first, like I said, my name is Miss Gee. My first name is Elisa. That's how you say it, in case you were wondering. And I don't currently teach math in my face-to-face job. I'm a school counselor at Madison Junior High in Rexburg, Idaho, if you know where that is. But I did teach math for 9 years previously before I became a counselor, and so I've had a lot of experience with math. I'm always open to answering any questions that you have. Now, outside of teaching and counseling, a few other things I like to do. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I do like basketball. That's a picture of Michael Jordan on my wall. For those of you who maybe don't know, he's the best basketball player that ever lived, in my opinion. I'm going to grab this picture, excuse me. Another thing I like to do, maybe I can't get it off the wall. So I'll hold this up. So this is a picture of a hike that I did a few years ago. I love to go hiking. So I actually was right on top of this right here. So this is in Yosemite. I was on top of this mountain called Half Dome, if you want to look it up. This is a picture of what it looks like to get up that mountain. Yeah, center on the picture there. Yeah, it's really scary. But so those are a couple of things that I like to do. Now, getting into the class, I have it up here on the screen for you. Now yours will look a little bit different because you'll be on the student side, and I'm going to show you what a student side looks like to show you where some parts of the class, but this is what your class will kind of look like. Over here on the right side is where you'll see all of your assignments that are due for the unit, and it goes about a couple weeks worth that are on there, so that's not all in one day, so don't freak out about that. But you can see any of the assignments, you can click on them, it'll take you to the assignment that you can do. If you ever have any questions on how to do assignment, please ask. I'm happy to always help. That'll kind of keep you on pace. Okay, now all the assignments are due basically at the end of the unit. That's kind of the final due date, but it's going to be a lot easier for you if you just do them kind of as they come up due. That'll be a lot easier for you than trying to do all of the assignments at the end of the unit. That's what I would recommend. Over here on the left side, you can see actually you won't have all of these links, but it has this materials one that has all of your lessons and everything. This is where they're located. Okay, so if I go into the materials, now you're not going to see all of these because we only open one unit at a time. But you can see that in the Start Here folder, that's where you should start. So it talks about how to get around the course, which is kind of what I'm showing you. Has your syllabus, has my contact information in there, so you know how to find me. I'm just going to click on that. Okay, so that's my phone number. You can call this one right here with that extension, or you can call or text this number. These are my emails. Email is really the best way to get a hold of me, especially during the school day, because I do work. And so I can check my email pretty regularly, more often than I can answer my phone. Okay, which is what that says. Then office hours are Mondays from 4:30 to 6:30. So that's when I am available face-to-face. So if you have any questions, you want me to go through a problem with you, that's when you can come to that, and you just click on this link. And I usually post that in the update as well. This is the principal that will be for the class. So if you have a problem with me or something that's happening in the class, or you can't get a hold of me for some reason, he's your next go-to. Okay, so then going back to the Start Here folder. Anytime it has a puzzle piece like that, that's something that you need to go in and complete. So that's usually some kind of a little quiz that you need to do. If it has a pencil, then that's an assignment that you'll need to do. Okay, so those are the two things that are, when you click on them, you'll have to go in and complete something. And then it has the schedule of the course. Okay, so let's just kind of look in Unit 1. In all of these units, they have these lessons that are going to go through and show you how to do the quizzes. And so it's really important that you go in and go through these lessons. That's what they're there for. Okay, and so you can see it has, warm up, has you answer something there. And you can go through and it'll ask you different questions. Okay, and so you go through a presentation, it has a little video it'll show you.
Data is information.
Okay, and she'll explain some things. And so it's really important to go through those lessons so you know what you're doing on the quizzes. And then I'll try to post videos once in a while to help out for things that seems like you guys are struggling with, or if you ever have a question and you want me to just go through something, I can make a video for you really quick too, and that's totally not a problem. Okay, but you can see all the puzzle pieces of the things that you need to do. And then in this folder, you'll have the test for the end of the unit. Okay, so that's what you'll be doing through all of these units. Then for the feedback, let me show you. I'm just going to go into a student, to myself as a student. And so what I do is if you go into your grades, now you might see a little bit of feedback here on the side where I might tell you something, maybe post a video that will help you with the quiz in general. But anytime you take a quiz, I'm going to give you some examples and explanation for any assignment or any problem that you missed on that quiz. And you can retake these quizzes up to 3 times. And so that will be helpful for you to go back, if you want to go back in and retake something, to see how to figure out what you did wrong the first time. Okay, and so for any of these quizzes, so I'm just going to go and click on this quiz so you can see it's been graded, so you can see your grade. But then to see the explanations of why you missed things, you just go in here, and then the little bubble there means that I made comments. Okay, so I'm just going to click View Assessment, and you can see, now this is not a math quiz, okay, on this sample one, but you can see under each question, like that's where my comment will be, where I try to explain. And sometimes I might even put a link in there for a video to show you how to do a problem, because some of them are harder to write out in the comments, but that's where you can find those. Okay, you just click on those links and then those comments will be in there for you. And so that's going to be a really good way to help you understand what you need to do to fix the problem that you missed. Okay, but that's kind of basically how to get around the class. I hope that this is going to be a good class for you. I know some of you aren't online because you want to be, and I know that online is hard, especially for math. So like I said before, please ask questions. If you want some face-to-face explanations in real time, come to my office hours on Mondays. If you can't make it on Mondays, let me know and I'll see if I can arrange another time that we can do it for you. But overall, I'm excited for this class, and I hope that you guys are able to maybe find some small part of math that you can love. See you later.